We were not driving in cars, but someone was thinking how to get a wheel to be round rather than square. That we're flying across the stratosphere because someone was thinking, and the Lord blessed their thinking. All the prophets came to teach us to think, to use our minds. You should be entertained by your mind. To reach to that highness. And that's what your highness, that's what it comes from, I guess. Your highness is high, it's a highness. Everyone is a highness, but we're living like lowness. On the level of animals, but animals would say, no, they're below my feet. Because we don't think. We don't think on our jobs. We don't think in school. We don't think in our homes. We don't think in the mosque. We don't think in the churches. We don't think in the synagogue. No one is thinking. We can go to the moon, but we can't solve the problem in our streets of our children, our babies killing each other. They're just hollering out saying help. We don't know what to do. You just gonna come through and just kill all the babies? This is from Shaitan, knowing that from our community, from the people of African descent, will be the ones who will bring people back to Allah Almighty. It happened in the time of Moses when they was trying to bump Moses off. It happened in the time of Jesus. It's happening all the time when Allah said, when those people who were controlled by Shaitan, that Shaitan chose Satan to be their Lord, he said Allah is raising somebody up among those people. Kill them. Kill them. It is the worst and the worst in our community than anywhere else. But we're not thinking. And so it's continuing because no one is thinking. And when the mercy of Allah starts to raise those who are thinking, as their thinking begins to create, to do, that comes down. Because the whole point is to get the people to think. To have confidence in themselves. We could never be accepted in divine presence until we believe in ourselves. We don't believe in ourselves. So you hear stuff and people and you hear it and you go out and you do something else because you can't apply it to yourself because you don't believe in yourself. But in not believing in yourself, what you're saying, I really don't believe in Allah Almighty. If you don't believe in yourself, then you cannot love yourself. If you cannot love yourself, and Allah is saying, like we said in the Jummah, Kalbun Mukman Arshallah. The heart of the believer is the throne of Allah Almighty. Then we can never reach to divine presence. Esau ibn Maryam said, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven through righteousness, and all things will be given unto you. Jesus Christ said that. He didn't say anything different from what the prophet said. Peace be upon the Prophet Muhammad. Fight everything else. Leave from fighting everything outside of you, because that's not the real war. But fight everything inside of you that keeps you from knowing who you are, believing in yourself, and loving yourself, so that you will reach to divine presence. Then all things will be given unto you. Who will be given to you? Allah possess you, then Allah will become your eyes, your ears, your hands, your feet. It's a simple understanding, but very is simple, but not easy to reach. Those people are not like us. They are so many light years. They are here and they're there. Their hearts are with their Lord. Their heart is not in dunya. Dunya cannot contain their hearts. Dunya is their servant. Allah is raising those people to shut everything down. They say Rasulullah, it was so cool, it was smooth. He said when the enemy was coming on him in hot haste, and he was sitting, and the Sahabas were getting nervous, he'd take his mishwak out, threw it across his teeth. Allah knows best how he appeared to the enemy. Maybe they saw some big teeth coming at him. Allah does anything. Wow, subhanAllah. How can you not submit? Allah can do anything. We can't even comprehend what he can do. We were sperm drops. We sitting up in here talking about him. We was in our loins, hit the egg. Boom, we came out. We then went to grammar school. We grown up now. We talking about what? We don't even think about that. How can we be disobedient to a being who has that kind of power? To give us power. To give us life. Bring us in existence. We don't think. We're not learning. We're not learning. It's like going to the kindergarten. Okay, it's cute when you're 4 and 5 years old. You're in the kindergarten at 30, 35, 50 years, 60. You're in the kindergarten? What the heck is that? Can you imagine being 35, 40, somebody still changing your diaper? What are we thinking about? And when Allah sends to us alive and live in color, we just look mesmerized. Because we're not learning it in ourselves. When you should be taking it in, there should be a power added to your generator. Your generator is not on. So still we don't even know why we're here. We haven't even started the process. Here we are still in the kindergarten, and we're the age of past graduate school. And we haven't even thought about the first and second grade. And that's why Allah Almighty, He always gave a fixed time for everything. And when the people would not get it, and when Allah Almighty sent people for us to get it, then Allah would take them out of their misery because it was too difficult for them to think. Allah just took them out of this life. And then He sent in another people. They were not like those people. But when they became like those other people, Allah would send guidance among them for a fixed time. When they didn't think or use their minds, Allah would take them out of their misery and take them out. Sending another people. For 7,000 years that's been happening.